Rain hammers the main docks, where the lobster festival pulses like a fever dream. Neon signs buzz, casting jagged reflections on wet planks. The air's thick with salt, fried clams, and betrayal. Crowds swarm under sagging tents, their shouts and laughter a jagged edge against the storm's roar. I'm Ignatius, 65, my boots slogging through puddles, heart slamming like a fist. Vesper's out there, her red coat a taunt in the chaos, her scent, jasmine, now sour, clinging to my memory. I push past a vendor hawking lobster rolls, his voice lost in the din. Ignatius, grab one, he yells. I don't stop. My eyes lock on Vesper, 50 yards ahead, her phone glowing like a signal flare. She's texting, oblivious to the rain soaking her hair. I edge closer, weaving through drunks and kids waving glow sticks, the festival's pulse drowning my thoughts. My jacket's drenched, but the chill in my gut is colder. I catch a glimpse of her screen. Meet me tonight, Torin. Torin? My partner, my friend, the guy I've trusted with my business for decades? My breath snags, sharp as a blade. I tail her, keeping low, dodging a group of fishermen toasting with beers. The crowd's noise, fiddles, clinking glasses, thunder, swallows my footsteps. She pauses by a tent, laughing with strangers, her fingers dancing over her phone again. I duck behind a stack of lobster traps, pulse hammering. Another text. He's clueless. Years now. Years? A decade of lies? My fists tighten, nails digging into palms, rage boiling like the storm overhead. Ignatius, you alright? Maris, my ex-cop friend, grabs my arm. Her scar, a jagged line across her brow, gleams under the tense light. She's sharp, always sniffing out trouble. Fine, I mutter, yanking free. I can't spill this yet, not until I see the whole ugly truth. Vesper slips away, her coat a blood-red streak in the crowd. I follow, boots splashing, the festival's chaos fading as we near the pier's edge, where shadows choke the light. The dock creaks under me, each step heavier than the last. My mind's a furnace. I built our life, 30 years of grinding, clawing, sacrificing. For this? Her betrayal's a knife, twisting deeper with every step. I see her stop, texting again, her face lit by the screen's glow. Who's she meeting tonight? I need to know, need to watch her world crumble like she shattered mine. Years? The word burns, raw and vengeful. I'm no fool, Vesper. I'll tell you, expose you, rip your secrets wide open. My hand grips my phone, knuckles white, the rain blurring my vision but not my purpose. I step closer, the pier's end looming, the storm's howl matching the fury in my chest. This is just the start, she'll pay, and I'll make sure it hurts. Our main home squats under a gray dawn, its clapboard walls heavy with silence. Rain taps the windows, a restless rhythm matching my pulse. The kitchen smells of burnt coffee and Vesper's lies. I sit at the oak table, my calloused hands gripping a cold mug, watching her move like nothing's wrong. She hums, pouring cream into her cup, her red nails gleaming under the fluorescent light. My chest tightens, the festival's texts still searing my mind. Years now. I force a smile, but it's a mask, brittle and sharp. Sleep okay, Ignatius? Vesper asks, her voice syrupy, eyes flicking to me. She's in a silk robe, all poise, but I see the predator beneath, greedy, calculating, dreaming of Torin's wealth. Fine, I grunt, stirring my coffee, the spoon clinking too loud. My phone sits by my hand, a silent witness to her betrayal. I need to check it, dig deeper, but not with her watching. She sips her coffee, smirking like she's won some game I didn't know we were playing. I stand, casual as I can manage, and head to the living room. Her phone's on the couch, screen dark. My heart pounds as I snatch it, her passcode burned into memory from years of trust. I swipe, opening her bank app, and freeze. Transactions, hundreds of thousands, wired to an offshore account. My money, our money, siphoned away. My jaw clenches, rage simmering. She's not just cheating, she's stealing my life. Ignatius, you're quiet today, she calls from the kitchen, her tone probing. Everything all right? Just tired, I lie, slipping her phone back. I return, forcing calm, but my hands shake. Dinner's a minefield, plates clatter, forks scrape, her small talk grating like sandpaper. I nod, barely hearing her chatter about the gala, my mind on those funds. Where's she stashing it? Her office, locked tight, holds the answers. Vesper's thoughts, if I could crack them, would reek of greed. She's plotting, I know it, lavish trips, penthouses, all funded by my sweat, Torin's promises dangling like bait. She glances at me, smug, thinking I'm clueless. Keep smiling, Vesper. I'll unravel your scheme, starting with that office. The meal ends, and she clears plates, humming again. I slip to my study, heart racing, and jot a note, check her office tonight. The house feels like a cage, her lies the bars. I need evidence, something to bury her. What's she hiding in there? I'll break in, find the truth, and make her pay. Vesper's office looms at the end of our main home's hallway, its oak door a silent taunt under the dim glow of a single bulb. The house is still, save for the faint hum of the fridge and the storm's distant growl outside. Midnight's chill seeps through the walls, but my blood runs hotter, fueled by betrayal. Vesper's upstairs, asleep, her lies tucked in with her. I grip my phone, its lockpick app a clumsy ally, damn tech, always a fight for me. My fingers fumble, the screen flashing errors, and I curse under my breath. Finally, it loads, guiding me to the door's lock. I kneel, tools in hand, the app's instructions flickering. The lock stubborn, each click deafening in the quiet. Sweat beads on my brow as I twist the pick, heart hammering. She's been robbing me blind. The bank transactions, hundreds of thousands, burn in my mind. The door gives, creaking open, and I slip inside, closing it behind me. Her office smells of lavender and secrets, papers stacked on a mahogany desk, a safe hulking in the corner. I start with the desk, rifling through files. Invoices, contracts, all forged, my company's name twisted into her scam. My hands shake, rage spiking. She's not just cheating with Torin, she's gutting my life's work. I find a ledger, coded entries showing transfers to shell accounts. My money, funneled to her greed. I snap photos, evidence piling up, each click a step toward her ruin. The safe's next, its dial gleaming like a challenge. My app's useless here, so I try her birthday, nothing. Our anniversary, nothing. Then, Torin's initials. It clicks. My stomach lurches as the door swings open, revealing stacks of cash in a USB drive. I plug it into her laptop, files loading, emails, plans, proof she's siphoning funds with Torin. They're bleeding me dry. Ignatius, you need to move, Maris's voice echoes from our call earlier. Break in, find the truth. Her words push me now, her ex-cop grip my anchor. I copy the files, every bite a nail in Vesper's coffin. The laptop hums, too loud in the silence, and I glance at the door, half expecting her shadow. She's a criminal, not just a cheater. The thought's a blade, cutting deep. I pocket the USB, lock the safe, and tidy the desk, leaving no trace. My phone buzzes, Maris, texting, got anything? I reply, enough to bury her. But what's on that USB? What's in her hidden safe, beyond the cash? I need to know more, need to catch her with Torin, red-handed. Fog chokes Maine's coastal streets, a gray shroud muffling the town's pulse. Streetlights flicker, casting jagged shadows as I tail Vesper's car, my old pickup rattling behind her sleek sedan. The engine's growl mirrors my fury, low and relentless. Last night's find, her forged contracts, that damning USB, burns in my mind. She's not just betraying me, she's gutting my company. My knuckles whiten on the wheel, eyes locked on her taillights. She's headed to a hotel, the kind where secrets fester. I keep my distance, weaving through drizzle-soaked alleys. The radio hums static, but my thoughts scream louder. 30 years ago, I built our life, late nights, busted knuckles, dreams of stability. Vesper was there, smiling, promising forever. Now? She's a thief, her red coat a flag of deceit. I flash back to our early days, her laugh at our wedding, pure then. Was it ever real? My chest aches, but rage drowns it. She's meeting Torin tonight, I'll catch them, expose their game. Her car pulls into the Seaside Inn, a ritzy spot with velvet curtains glowing through fogged windows. I park across the street, killing the engine. My breath clouds the windshield as I watch her slip inside, her silhouette sharp against the lobby's light. Then Torin appears, his tailored suit smug as ever, carrying a leather briefcase. My pulse spikes. What's in there? More forged deals. A payoff? I grab my phone, zooming the camera, but the fog blurs the shot. Ignatius, you need to move, Maris's voice cuts through, her call on speaker. Get closer, see what they're trading. This is your shot. On it, I growl, stepping into the rain. My boots splash through puddles, the hotel's neon sign buzzing overhead. I duck behind a dumpster, peering through a side window. Vesper and Torin sit in the bar, heads close, the briefcase on the table. She laughs, her hand brushing his. My fists clench, every touch is a blade. Torin slides the case to her, whispering. I strain to hear, but the glass muffles them. I creep to the entrance, heart hammering. The lobby smells of polish and perfume, a stark contrast to my soaked jacket. A clerk eyes me, but I nod like I belong, slipping toward the bar. Their voices drift now, Vesper's sharp, Torin's oily. We'll be rich soon, he says. Rich? With my money? I edge closer, hiding behind a pillar, my phone recording. The briefcase sits open, papers inside, but I can't see details. What's in it? My company's death warrant? They're carving up my life. I'll tear their plan apart, make them choke on their greed. The bar's hum, clinking glasses, soft jazz, fades as my focus narrows. Vesper's smile, once my anchor, now fuels my vengeance. I need that briefcase, need to know their next move. Maris texts, get out now. Don't blow your cover. I hesitate, fury urging me to storm in, but she's right. I back off, rain swallowing my steps. What's in his briefcase? I'll find out, and they'll burn. The gym reeks of sweat and steel, a gritty haven on Maine's coast where I've rebuilt myself, muscle by muscle. Dumbbells clank, mirrors reflect my weathered face, 65, but unbowed. Torin's briefcase, snatched from my truck after tailing him last night, sits on a bench, its leather mocking me. Vesper's forged contracts from her office burn in my mind, but this case holds the real poison. My heart pounds, a mix of dread and fury, as I crack it open under the gym's harsh lights. Inside, papers spill out, contracts, but not mine. My company's logo, my life's work, stares back, but the signatures are Torin's, forged to sell off assets. A memo details a takeover, my business gutted, profits wired to Vesper's offshore account. My breath catches, shock slamming like a fist. They're not just stealing, they're erasing me. I slam the case shut, the bang echoing, weights crashing to the floor as my rage spikes. Ignatius, what's in it? Maris strides in, her ex-cop scar glinting, voice low but urgent. She's been my shadow since the festival, her instincts razor sharp. They're killing my company, I snarl, shoving papers at her. Torin's selling it out from under me. Vesper's in on it. She scans the docs, eyes narrowing. This is a scam, Ignatius. They've been bleeding you dry for years. We need to move fast. Move how? I snap, pacing, my boots scuffing the rubber floor. The gym's pulse, grunts, clanging plates, fades as my world tilts. I built this business from nothing, poured decades into it. Now, Torin's smug face, Vesper's sly grin, they're carving it up like vultures. My hands shake, itching to smash something, anything. Maris grabs my arm, steadying me. We expose them. Get these to a lawyer, leak it to the press. But you need proof they're meeting again, tonight. I nod, shock giving way to a cold, sharp resolve. The gym's mirrors throw back my reflection, not a broken man but a fighter. I grab the briefcase, its weight a promise. They targeted my life's work. I'll turn their scam against them, make them choke on their greed. My phone buzzes, Maris's text, hotel again. 9 p.m. How do I expose them? I'll be there, camera ready, there lies my weapon. Stormy docks stretch along Maine's coast, waves crashing like my pulse. The air's thick with salt and rage, rain pelting my face as I stand outside Torin's waterfront office. His smug grin from the hotel, those forged contracts from his briefcase, burn in my mind. My company, my blood, my decades, gutted by his scam. Vesper's in on it, her betrayal a blade in my gut. I'm Ignatius, 65, and tonight, I'm done playing quiet. My fists clench, boots splashing through puddles as I march to his door. Inside, the office glows with sleek wealth, mahogany desk, city lights through tall windows. Torin lounges, tie loose, sipping whiskey like he owns the world. My world. He looks up, startled, then smirks. Ignatius, what's this? Late night chat? You're stealing my company, I growl, slamming the briefcase on his desk. Papers spill, his forged signatures, my business carved up. His eyes flicker, but he leans back, cool as ice. Careful, old man. You're out of your depth, he says, swirling his drink. Vesper's happier with me. Walk away. My blood boils. I lunge, grabbing his collar, shoving him against the wall. Glass shatters, whiskey splashing. You'll pay for this, I hiss, my voice raw. I built this life. You and Vesper won't take it. He laughs, shoving me back. You're pathetic. She's been mine for years. Years. The words a match to my rage. I swing, fist grazing his jaw before he ducks, scrambling for his phone. Security, he barks. I back off, chest heaving, Maris's warning in my head, don't lose control. I flash back to my early days, pouring concrete, saving pennies, building the company Torin's now stealing. Those sacrifices, my pride, fuel me. I point at him, voice low. This isn't over. I'll ruin you both. He sneers, straightening his suit. Try it. My lawyer's untouchable. Lawyer? My gut twists, someone else in their web? I storm out, rain soaking me, rage unshaken. What's the lawyer hiding? I'll find out, and they'll all burn. My office in our main home is a tomb of faded dreams, its oak desk scarred from years of grinding. Rain drums the roof, a relentless beat matching my despair. The computer's screen glows, casting shadows as I hack into Vesper's bank accounts, the USB from her office my key. My fingers tremble, 65 years of fight in them, now clawing through her secrets. Torin's scam, my company gutted, stings, but this is worse. The screen loads, millions in her name, wired offshore. My money, my life, stolen. I lean back, the chair creaking, my breath ragged. The numbers blur, 10 million, maybe more. Vesper's greed, her betrayal, it's not just Torin, it's a heist. My chest caves, despair swallowing me. I built this for us, decades of sweat, late nights, missed moments. Now, she's richer than I ever was, plotting to leave me in the dust. Her voice from downstairs, humming, mocks me. Ignatius, you working late, she calls, all honey, all lies. Always, I mutter, voice tight. I click deeper, finding transaction logs, daily transfers, some to Torin. My jaw clenches, rage flickering through the haze. Maris's call crackles through my phone, her ex-cop grit a lifeline. Ignatius, what did you find? She's got millions, I say, voice low. Offshore. She's bleeding me dry. Maris curses. That's your leverage. Leak it at the gala, Ignatius. Ruin her publicly. Her words spark something, triumph, sharp and cold. I nod, unseen. The gala's in 2 days, Maine's elite packed tight. I'll expose her there, let the world see her rot. You're right, I growl, fingers flying now, saving screenshots. She's done. Vesper's humming stops, her footsteps nearing. I shut the laptop, heart racing. The screen's afterimage lingers, her accounts, her escape plan. She's planning to flee, I know it, Dubai, maybe, with Torin. Not if I burn them first. My despair shifts, hardening into resolve. I'll trap her, make her choke on her own greed. Maris's advice echoes, leak it. I will, and she'll have nowhere to run. Maine's cliffs loom under a starless sky, waves smashing below like my resolve, unyielding, fierce. I'm perched in my truck, parked on a coastal overlook, the laptop's glow my only light. Vesper's millions, uncovered last night, pulse in my mind, her offshore accounts a map of her greed. My fingers, weathered at 65, dance across the keys, hacking her emails with a program Maris sent. The USB from her office is my skeleton key, cracking her digital locks. Determination burns in my chest, a cold fire. She's planning to flee, but I'll chain her to her lies. The screen loads, hundreds of emails to Torin. I scroll, heart racing, finding their plan, sell my company, split the profits, bolt to Dubai. Dates, flights, a penthouse booked. My jaw tightens, the laptops hum a faint echo of my fury. One email stops me cold, Torin, your wife suspects. Handle her. His wife? Maris's call cuts through, her voice sharp. Ignatius, you in? Deep, I mutter, forwarding her the email. Vesper's running. Dubai. And Torin's wife knows something. Maris pauses, then drops the bomb. That's my sister, Lena. She's been tailing Torin, too. She's with us. Lena? Maris's sister, betrayed like me, her own rage a mirror of mine. My pulse spikes, determination hardens into a blade. Lena's motive is raw, Torin's lies, his flaunted affair, her public humiliation. She's ready to burn him down. Lena's in? I ask, voice low, the cliff's wind howling outside. Fully, Maris says. She's got his bank codes. We'll leak everything at the gala tomorrow. The gala, Maine's elite, perfect for Vesper's ruin. I save the emails, my mind racing. Lena's betrayal fuels my plan. We'll trap Vesper and Torin, expose their scam to the world. The laptop's screen flickers, a new email popping up, Vesper to Torin, we leave after the gala. Not if I stop you. I close the laptop, the truck's engine rumbling as I start it. Will Lena help ruin them? She's our ace, her code's the key to their downfall. They're done. My determination is iron, Vesper's flight a challenge I'll crush. The cliffs fade behind me, the road to vengeance clear. The gala venue in coastal Maine glitters like a jewel, its chandeliers casting golden light across marble floors. Outside, the ocean roars, a restless echo of my cunning. I'm Ignatius, 65, threading through tuxedoed elites, my weathered hands steady despite the storm in my chest. Vesper's emails, her Dubai escape plan with Torin, fuel my focus. Tonight, I set the trap to ruin them, their greed my bait. The hidden camera in my cufflink, wired by Maris, hums faintly, ready to capture their downfall. I sip bourbon, scanning the crowd. Vesper's across the room, her emerald gown a siren's call, laughing with Torin. His smug grin twists my gut, but I keep cool, my plan a steel cage. Maris, in a black dress, slips beside me, her ex-cop scar barely hidden by makeup. Cameras are live, she whispers. Lena's got Torin's codes. We're set. Good, I mutter, adjusting my cufflink. Lena, Maris's sister and Torin's betrayed wife, is our ace, her bank codes will unlock their scam. I plan another camera under a table, its lens trained on Vesper's clique. My phone buzzes, Lena's text, codes ready. Leak after their toast. The gala's buzz, clinking flutes, string quartet, masks my moves, but my pulse races. One wrong step, and I'm exposed. Ignatius, you clean up nice, Vesper purrs, gliding over, her perfume sharp. She's testing me, eyes probing. Enjoying the night? More than you know, I say, voice smooth, venom hidden. She smirks, drifting back to Torin. I flash back to our early galas, her hand in mine, promises of forever. Now, she's a thief, plotting to flee with my life's work. My cunning sharpens, I'll turn her stage into her gallows. Maris nudges me. Toasts in 10. Stay sharp. I nod, slipping to the tech booth, fumbling with the camera feed. Tech's my enemy, but I sync the footage, ready to project their emails on the gala's screens. The crowd's laughter spikes, Vesper's voice rising. Will the trap work? My heart pounds, the camera's red light my beacon. They're done. I'm ready to shatter their world. The gala's chandeliers blaze over Maine's elite, their laughter a brutal mask in the marble hall. I'm Ignatius, 65, my pulse a war drum as I stand by the tech booth, the camera feed live on my phone. Vesper and Torin, across the room, raise champagne flutes, their smug toasts a prelude to ruin. My cufflink camera, synced with Maris's setup, captures every move. The emails, Vesper's Dubai plan, Torin's scam, wait to burn them. My chest swells with vindication, sharp and sweet. Ladies and gentlemen, Vesper purrs, her emerald gown catching light, to prosperity. The crowd clinks glasses, oblivious. I tap my phone, the screens behind her flickering. Gasps ripple as her emails flash up, her with Torin, plotting to gut my company, flee with millions. Her face pales, champagne flute trembling. Torin chokes mid-sip, his suit crumpling as he lunges for the booth. What is this? Vesper shrieks, voice cracking. The crowd buzzes, phones out, recording. My ex-post, screenshots of their scam, goes viral, notifications pinging like gunfire. Maris, by the exit, nods, her ex-cop scar glinting. Lena, Torin's wife, sent the codes to seal this. I step forward, voice low but clear. You stole my life, I say, eyes locked on Vesper. Now everyone knows. The crowd parts, their whispers a noose. Torin grabs her arm, dragging her toward the door, but the screens loop, years now. Dubai. Their lies, exposed, choke them. Ignatius, you bastard. Torin snarls, shoving through guests. Vesper's eyes dart, seeking escape, but the crowd's a cage. My vindication surges, 30 years of sweat, my company, my pride, avenged in one blow. The gala's hum, gasps, shattering glass, fuels me. I flash back to our early days, her smile, now a lie. This is justice, raw and public. Maris texts, get out. Cops en route. I slip toward the exit, the crowd's roar fading. My phone buzzes, ex-post hits 1 million views. Vesper and Torin flee, humiliated, their empire crumbling. But they're not done. What's their counterattack? I need to be ready, my trap just the start. The courtroom in coastal Maine hums with tension, its oak benches packed with gawkers and press. I'm Ignatius, 65, my suit stiff, my smirk sharper. Vesper sits across the aisle, her face a mask of fury, her emerald eyes darting to Torin beside her. Last night's gala, her emails splashed on screens, my ex-post viral, cracked their world. Now, they're suing me for defamation, but I've got a bigger play. My lawyer, a grizzled shark named Hayes, leans in. We've got them, Ignatius. Trust me. The judge bangs her gavel, silencing whispers. Vesper's lawyer, slick and loud, paints me as a vengeful old man, twisting the gala into my lie. I clench my jaw, triumph simmering beneath my calm. Maris, in the back, nods, her ex-cop scar catching light. Lena, Torin's wife, sent us the final piece, bank codes tying Vesper to a crime ring. Hayes rises, his voice a blade. Your Honor, we have evidence, he says, holding up a USB, Vesper's emails, Torin's forged contracts, and Lena's codes. The screen flickers, showing wire transfers to a syndicate, Vesper's name on every one. Gasps ripple, Vesper freezes, her poise crumbling. Torin's face drains, his suit sagging. The judge's eyes narrow as Hayes drops the bomb. Mrs. Vesper leads a scam syndicate, defrauding millions. The courtroom erupts. Federal agents storm in, badges flashing, cuffs ready. Vesper Lang, you're under arrest, one barks, yanking her up. She shrieks, heels scraping, as Torin slumps, muttering denials. My triumph surges, a wildfire, 30 years of my sweat, my company, avenged. I flash back to building it, my hands raw, Vesper's smile a lie even then. Now, she's done, her greed her shackles. Hayes claps my shoulder. They're finished. I nod, my smirk growing. The feds haul Vesper out, her curses echoing. Torin's next, his scam exposed, but the feds sting. Maris tipped them, hints at more. Will they take her down for good? My heart pounds, victory mine, but their fight's not over. Maine's sun breaks through clouds, bathing the courthouse steps in gold. I'm Ignatius, 65, my boots firm on stone, a weight lifting from my chest. Inside, the judge's gavel just fell, finalizing my divorce from Vesper and awarding me everything, company, assets, my life's work. Her crime ring, exposed in court, chained her to a federal cell. Torin's disgraced, his scam shattered. Relief floods me, clean and sharp, like the sea air after a storm. I clutch the divorce papers, their ink a symbol of freedom. My lawyer, Hayes, grins beside me, his tie loose. You're a free man, Ignatius. They're done. I nod, my broken wedding ring, tucked in my pocket, a relic of her lies. The courthouse buzzes, reporters snap photos, locals whisper. My ex-post from the gala, now at 10 million views, sealed their ruin. Vesper's face, as feds cuffed her, replays in my mind, her scream a trophy. Maris strides up, her ex-cop's scar catching light. You did it, Ignatius. Community's behind you. Her words anchor me, friends, neighbors, even strangers rallied since the gala. I flash back to building my company, my hands raw, Vesper's smile a mask even then. That grind, my pride, is mine again. Relief deepens, but a spark of purpose flickers. What's next? Mr. Lang, a statement, a reporter shoves a mic at me. I wave her off, heading to my truck. The papers crinkle in my hand, their weight light but final. I drive to the docks, waves crashing, the town's pulse steady. Vesper's gone, Torin's broken, but my fight's left me changed. I'm not just free, I'm ready to rebuild, stronger. Maris texts, gym plan next? My lips twitch, maybe a fitness chain, my name on it. She's nothing now. I toss the ring into the sea, its glint swallowed by waves. Relief carries me, but questions linger. What's next for me? I've won, but the road ahead beckons, my triumph just the start. The gym pulses with life on Maine's coast, its steel racks gleaming under fluorescent lights. I'm Ignatius, 65, my boots echoing as I survey my new empire, a fitness chain, my name on the sign. Weights clank, trainers shout, the air thick with sweat and pride. Vesper's arrest, Torin's disgrace, my divorce papers signed, they're ash now. My company's mine, my life rebuilt, stronger. Pride swells in my chest, a fire kindled by months of vengeance, now fueling this. Maris strides in, her ex-cop's scar catching light, a rare grin cracking her face. You're a legend, Ignatius, she says, clapping my shoulder. Town's buzzing. Locals pack the gym, fishermen, retirees, kids, drawn by my comeback. My ex-post, still viral, made me their hero. I nod, my calloused hands gripping a dumbbell, its weight grounding me. I fumble with the gym's app, cursing text maze, drawing laughs from a trainer, Jake, whose wit's as sharp as his biceps. Boss, stick to lifting, Jake teases, tweaking the tablet. I smirk, pride unshaken. This gym's my answer to Vesper's theft, my money, my sweat, now building something new. Maris leans in, her voice low. You've done more than survive. You're thriving. Her support, fierce and female, anchors me, her belief in my comeback mirrors the town's. I flash back to my old grind, pouring concrete, Vespers smile a lie. Now, my name's a beacon. The gym's buzz, grunts, clanging plates, fades as Jake hands me a letter, unmarked, slipped under the door. My gut twists, pride tinged with unease. Found it this morning, he says. I tear it open, scanning scrawled words. You think you've won? Watch your back. No signature, but Vesper's venom lingers in the ink. Or Torin's. My heart pounds. What's in the letter? What's their next move? I've built this empire, but shadows lurk. My office in coastal Maine hums with new steel, my gym chain's headquarters a fortress of my comeback. I'm Ignatius, 65, my desk stacked with plans, the sun slicing through blinds. Vespers in prison, her crime ring busted, Torin's a pariah, his scam gutted. Yesterday's letter, watch your back, sits open, its thread a spark in my gut. Satisfaction burns, steady and fierce, as I lean back, my weathered hands calm. I've won, but their shadows linger. A knock, Maris, her ex-cop scar sharp, drops a file. Vesper's plea letter, she says. Wants your help. I rip it open, her scrawl desperate, Ignatius, I'm sorry. Save me. My lip curls, sorry. After stealing my life? I toss it, satisfaction spiking. She's nothing now, her greed her cage. Maris nods, her grin matching mine. Good call. Lena's got more on Torin. Lena, Torin's wife, emails me, proof he's spinning a new scam, a fake charity in his kids' names. My pulse quickens, his family, his lies, ripe for ruin. I draft an ex-post, attaching Lena's files, bank transfers, forged charity docs. My fingers pause, savoring the moment. They thought they'd outrun me. I hit send, the post live, notifications erupting, reporters, locals, millions watching Torin's last lie crumble. Ignatius, you're ruthless, Jake, my trainer, says, poking his head in, his wit sharp. Town's calling you a hero. I smirk, satisfaction deep. The gym's success, my name on it, drowns Vesper's plea. I flash back to her gala smile, a mask I shattered. Maris leans in. Torin's kids are clean, but he's done. What's your final move? I stand, gazing at the ocean beyond my window, waves relentless. The letter's threat, Vespers? Torin's, doesn't scare me. My empire's built, my pride iron. I'll ignore her, bury him, let their ruin be my legacy. But what's my final move? Something bigger brews, my satisfaction just the start. Maine's charity event sparkles on the coastal pier, lanterns swaying under a crisp night sky. I'm Ignatius, 65, in a tailored suit, my gym chain's logo on the backdrop. The crowd, locals, retirees, my new community, cheers as I step to the podium, their pride my crown. Vespers in prison, her crime ring dust, Torin's a ghost, his fake charity exposed. My ex-posts, viral at 20 million views, made me a legend. Joy surges, a tide lifting my weathered heart. I grip the podium, the plaque in my hand gleaming, Vesper Lang Foundation. My final jab, she'll rot knowing I funded it, shaming her forever. This is for the betrayed, I say, voice steady, eyes scanning faces. For those who rebuild. The crowd roars, their claps a rhythm of my triumph. Maris, her ex-cop scar softened by a smile, nods from the front. Jake, my trainer, whistles, his wit quiet for once. Their support, this town's, rebuilt me. I flash back to my darkest days, Vesper's texts, Torin's scam, my company nearly lost. 30 years of grind, my hands raw, her lies a noose. Now, my gyms thrive, my name restored, my life bigger than her greed could ever touch. The plaque's weight, cold and solid, seals it. I unveil it, the crowd gasping, Vesper's name, a public scar. My joy peaks, unyielding, as I savor her ruin from afar. Ladies and gentlemen, I continue, betrayal doesn't end us. We rise. Cheers erupt, phones flashing, my speech trending on X, Maris texts, you're unstoppable. I am. The Piers breeze carries salt and freedom, my empire firm. What's next? I've won, but the crowd's energy sparks more, maybe a national chain, a voice for the betrayed. Share your comeback, I think, my story theirs. Ignatius stands tall at Maine's Pier Gala, his triumph blazing. His wealth reclaimed, Jim's thriving, and respect earned. He buried Vesper's greed and Torin's scams, her in prison, him disgraced. Resilience through vengeance carved his path, personal triumph is his crown. Justice carves its own path. Betrayed men over 60 know this fight, reclaiming power fuels joy. In 2025's expose era, triumph prevails. Share your comeback. Subscribe. Vesper's shame lives in her charity's name.